Thank you, Cindy. Hi, everyone. Welcome aboard the world famous Universal Studio Tour. Do me a favor, go ahead and move all the way down to the right-hand side of the vehicle, filling in every available seat, so you can get as many friends on board as possible. But do make sure you're comfy. Make all up in the air, moving around like you just would have a pair of 3D glasses, and our wonderful studio tour ambassadors can bring some to you. The HR closings, watch your arms and legs. As they close, you can now spread out and get comfortable. Thank you for humoring me in the first place. My name is Jessica. I'm going to be your tour guide today. What's your name? Amazing. You're all too smart for me. You're too smart for my jokes. But I am not the only one bringing you on this tour today. I'm going to be talking to you, telling you everything I know about the studio, but I'm not the one driving. So if you do drop your phone or you just can't wait to use the restroom, pull that red cord to get my attention, but you remain seated on board the tram. For our first film, David and Vivian, all the way down to our latest Academy Award-winning picture, Oppenheimer. To your right-hand side, you're seeing a little glimpse of the studio and our theme parks, the lower lot, including Super Nintendo World, over to your right-hand side. We're also building a brand new Fast and Furious roller coaster to your left. We're always expanding here at Universal Studios and at all of the Universal Studios throughout the world. Orlando is actually getting their very own Super Nintendo World next year, May 22nd, 2025, marks the opening of Epic Universe, including Super Nintendo World and 3 other lands. Make sure you check that out next summer. Now we're here on the attraction that started everything, the world-famous Studio Tour. This Studio Tour premiered 60 years ago this year. That's 2024 is the 60th anniversary. We were taking folks like you on the adventure of a lifetime ever since. It was always one of our founder, Carl Leveling's dreams to invite guests like you just onto the lot to watch movies be made in real time. But did you know you're not only in a movie studio, you're actually at a movie-making city. That's our city fire station right over there. We also have our own sheriff's department, our own zip code, everything you need to make a real city. The 60 years of the studio tours nothing compared to our city's limits. We first opened Universal City and invited guests in for the first time on March 15th, 1915, making next year our 110th anniversary as a studio. We are one of the oldest, biggest, and busiest studios in the entire world. And of the movies you're seeing on our timeline right now, these are just a few examples of the over 8,000 movies we have made here in that time. To your left-hand side is one of our 36 sound stages on a lot. Now, a sound stage is where you're going to do 80 to 90% of filming for any given project. Considering the amount of control these stages give us over the environments that we build inside. Soundstage 12 is our oldest and largest soundstage. Let's take a look at some of its incredible history.
Like me, bring our dreams to the big screen. After your tour, the magic of Wicked continues at Universal Studios Hollywood, where you can experience photo ops, props, and costumes from the film, and fun bites and drinks from Shiz and Emerald City. But first, here's a look at Wicked.
Come with me to meet the wizard. I couldn't possibly. This is your moment. I'm coming.
Because we've got something to see. Very serious.
Very good.
Wicked is in theaters now. You can catch it at the AMC City Walk, or you can also catch it at home. It just takes streaming. But remember, there will be a 525,600-minute intermission between Part 1 out now and Part 2 out next year. To your left-hand side is our first celebrity sighting. Everyone say hi to Ted the teddy bear. Hi, Ted. Ted marks the beginning of our production bungalows. These bungalows are where writers, directors, producers of all kinds come to work every single day. Take a look at some of the parking signs. You'll see kind of some of the people who do get to work here. Now, director of Wicked, John M. Chu, also got his start here at Universal Studios quite a long time ago. He doesn't work in one of these offices, but he did get a start at the Screen Test Comedy Theater, a show we had years ago in the theme park where guests from the audience would be selected to participate in a little skit on stage. And here's John M. Chu's first starring role as the frightened security guard at just 8 years old. Look at him there, and now here he is directing Wicked. He's also directed hits like In the Heights and Crazy Rich Asians, so who knows? Maybe the next big Hollywood director is on board this tram right now. For big fans of Wicked, look to your left-hand side. Coming up on Mark Platt Productions and their office bungalow over here. If you look down the alleyway at Bungalow 5162, you'll see a Wicked balloon defying gravity outside of their window. That is not a new addition. They produced the movie, but they've also been producing Wicked on stage for many, many years. We also have production companies like Working Title Films, and Illumination Entertainment working out of these bungalows. Studio The Wex's company is coming up on your left-hand side. We're continuing to your left-hand side. We're coming up on two sound stages currently dedicated to currently airing NBC sitcoms. The first is a family-based sitcom, Lopez versus Lopez, starring George Lopez and his real-life daughter Maya. And the family homes in the show are built inside of Soundstage 25, as well as other sets you can bring about for each episode, workplaces, specialty episodes, park, other houses, that kind of thing. And right next door, we have the sets for a brand new workplace sitcom, St. Dennis Medical. A great ensemble cast is led by David Allen Greer, Wendy McClendon-Covey, and Allison Tolman. And the interior sets of their hospital that they work at are inside of Soundstage 26. However, the exterior sets are part of our backlot. You can catch St. Dennis Medical out on Tuesdays at NBC, and season 3 of Lopez vs. Lopez continues every Friday on NBC. You can find the episodes next day on Peacock. Now we're entering from the front lot, crossing from the front lot into the back lot. Over here we have our Metropolitan sets. These sets can be transformed to be any city in the world during any time period in history, during any season of the year, all depending on their set decoration. To your right, that is St. Dennis Medical Center. You can see the ambulance signs and our emergency exits where our VIP group is. We have Central Park here, a little slice of it, and our Brownstone Street, which you might recognize from movies like Bruce Almighty, our Academy Award-winning picture The Sting, or one of my holiday favorites, Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. This is where Kevin McAllister's uncle's apartment was under renovation. Macaulay Culkin was at the top of that building throwing bricks down on the Sticky Bandits, played by Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci. But before we go too deep into the big city, let's take a quick little detour to this nice, quaint, small town square.
To the future.
Congratulations, everyone. The tram has made it 8.8 miles per hour, which is close enough to get us to Hill Valley, California, from Back to the Future, parts 1 and 2. Now, you might notice that clock tower looks a little different than it did back in the day. Well, that's because Back to the Future got so famous that it was instantly recognizable in future productions, making this set unusable. Because you want to be able to turn this to different locations over and over again. So Grandview, what is a Grandview for Ghost Whisperer or Jennifer Love Hewitt, they added the City Hall brick facade, but the columns, don't worry, they're still there. You can even kind of see one peeking out of one of the doorways there. You've also seen this as Princeton and Never Have I Ever. This is Rutherford Falls and Rutherford Falls. And buildings that are any interior sets for these buildings, you're going to build inside of a soundstage. And our editors will go expertly between the two. As we leave our small town life behind and head out to chase our dreams in the big city, this street can be turned into any city in the world, but we have named it after the Big Apple.
Hey everyone, welcome to New York! I got my start right here in New York on Saturday Night Live. This is actually my old neighborhood. Once got mugged over there. An old woman. Tough lady. This is my favorite hot dog guy. Hey buddy, how's it going? Remember me? No. Just like old times. Gotta love New York City. Hey! I'm walking here! Hey, it's cool, guys. I was just walking there. So it's not exactly New York, but a lot of times when you see New York in the movies, it was shot right here on the Universal Metro sets. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. Even if you make it here on the Universal lot.
And that's true. This street has been turned into Chicago for the Blues Brothers, San Francisco in Dirty Harry, Los Angeles in Transformers. We can even travel in time. The street that we're on right now was used for a little movie called Captain America, the First Avenger. This is a 1940s Brooklyn. Remember when Steve Rogers gets hunkified by the super soldier serum? He's running barefoot down the street after the Hydra agent. This is that street. Any modern buildings were covered up. You can use green or blue screens to digitally superimpose any image you want. And, or you can just build scaffolding, make it look like it's under construction. Very easy way to disguise a set. You can also go as far back in time as 1800s London. I want you to look to your left and right hand side on the sidewalks. We have little squares in the street. I was at 1800s London for Bram Stoker's Dracula, starring Winona Ryder and Gary Oldman. Those squares in the sidewalks, those are used to plug in things like parking meters, stoplights, stop signs, trees, whatever you need to decorate your sets, including street lamps. And something as simple as street lamps, you think, just plug them all in, they all look the same. Nuh-uh, that regional and time period matters.
Com literally does that. I mean, you're on board a ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you're encountering monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times.
What kind of place is this?
So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready. Don't put them on yet, but just have them in your hand because we're about to return to Skull Island.
R.I.P. to that plush that someone dropped. I just saw it. I'm sure someone will pick it up soon. Speaking of, though, if you drop something in this area, I cannot get out and get it for you. Oh, which is probably why that plush is still there. So keep a tight hold on your belongings and any plush friends you want to hold on to. Additionally, please no flash photography in this area. It can really disturb some of the wildlife. And as always, stay seated. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle at all times.
The Universal tram is winding its way through a very rough, narrow trail in Skull Island, allowing the visitors a little sneak peek at some of the wildlife of Skull Island. We really put a lot of thought into the character and personality of Kong, and he's so much more than a monster. In fact, he's not a monster. He is an incredibly majestic, ancient creature. He's a force of nature. He's old, he's wise, he's proud, he's fierce, and obviously he has a heart.
Show called A Man on the Inside, that little patio over there. The show is called, with Ted Danson's now streaming on Netflix. They're mainly set in San Francisco. In fact, we do a lot of filming on location in San Francisco. But they needed a little controlled outdoor patio to film in. Come out here to our backlot and do that. It's actually really dimly lit when they did that scene, so it's hard for me to see that it was London Square. To your right-hand side, you're passing by an incredible mural done by an artist named Tristan Eaton, depicting some of our Universal monsters.
And an instrumental part of the process of designing these murals was getting to go to the Universal Archive. Going there, I got to see in person props from the movies, photos from behind the scenes, original illustrations from those movie posters, all this stuff. I had an early affection for movie monsters. I was always fascinated by the magic behind making movies, but I fell in love with zombie movies and monster movies as a young kid. my world that I come from is skateboarding, graffiti, and comic books. You always have to pay homage to where that art form started. And for me, it started just painting stuff in the street illegally, tagging billboards and dumpsters. Without that, I never would be here using spray paint like this.
To your left, we have a slightly smaller mural over here with a black and red beads marking where we film The Voice, sound stages 30 and 31. Right next to 32, which recently was used for another sitcom called Happy's Place. Actually, both of these shows in their last season started Reba McEntire. She was working side by side on both shows at the same time. You know what they say. She's just a single mom who works 2 jobs, loves her kids, and never stops. If you keep looking to your left, we have this little man-made water feature known as Park Lake. This is a popular filming location for musicals like Showboat with Paul Robeson and Hattie McDaniel, Tammy with Debbie Reynolds, but it's also best known as the home of one of our most beloved Universal monsters, the creature from the Black Lagoon. And 2024 marks the 70th anniversary of Creature. And to throw a big birthday party, we wanted to invite all of his Universal Monster friends. Luckily, they live right across the street in a place called Little Europe.
He's in the woods. Get out the blood house. Raise all the men you can, lock the women indoors, and wait for me. Are you ready?
Now, from the 20s to the 50s, the monster movies were a Universal really shown. I forget the past tense of shine. You get the picture. These monster movies were inadvertently so successful that they put Universal on their feet. They put Universal on the map as a genre-defining studio. These are the films that got us how started was in Westerns. To your right-hand side, you can see a little glimpse of our Western street here. We used to have a lot more Western sets. Actually, when Universal first got started, in order to be at the peak of efficiency, they built 6 different Western streets right next to each other so they could film saving little beach town. But really, they're just decorated sets. Now, while we're going to the beach, I do want everyone to stay seated, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle. Okay, we're not going to get out. We're just going to here to observe a little bit. I wonder what kind of animal he's working with today. Oh, I think I see it. Everyone see that? I think it's like a dolphin. How exciting. Great. Well, the animal actor trainer we're looking out for here is George. Oh, there he is. Hey, George. Hey, George. We're here for the demonstration. You do your thing. Looks like we're going to see some bubbles. Very cool. George is one of my favorite actor trainers to see. He bleeds love for these animals, day in, day out. And right now it looks like he's bleeding out into the water. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. You know what, everyone? It's fine. I don't think it's a dolphin, but we're going to be okay. We're on board the tram. We're behind these gasoline barrels. I don't think they can get to us. But does anyone know what kind of shark that was? Great white shark? That's a great guess, you guys. It's actually a mechanical shark. So it's a really close guess, yeah. This mechanical shark works very well for us here on the tour. However, on the set of Jaws, that was not the case. They had like 3 sharks. None of them ever worked. They thought the movie was going to be a complete failure. But luckily for them, like waiting for Chad Michael Murray at the end of a Cinderella story, useless and disappointing. So we learned how to make our own rain here on the backlot. We're going to show you exactly how we do it. So this little fall of rain is brought to life by a little high-tech Hollywood device that we use called a sprinkler. We also add in some like strobe light speakers to the tops and sides of the building. And that can bring you our lightning and our thunder. Now all of these effects together are very simple. By themselves are very simple. But brought together, they're the recipe for a perfect storm. And as much as I'd like to sit here in this ambiance with you, really let the rain fall down and wake my dreams, wash away my sanity, and come clean, we don't really have time to do that. This area is under a flash flood watch, so I do think it's time for us to watch the flash flood. Mexico sets right now, which you might recognize from films like Drag Me to Hell, Nacho Libre, The Three Amigos. These sets have even been turned into other planets for shows like Star Trek Picard or Firefly. But you also might recognize it from your favorite Indiana Jones movie. You know the one I'm talking about? Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. That one right here. This is Peru. But now we're actually heading into the Western sets. Everyone say howdy to 6 points. Okay, thank you if you said howdy. Graffiti. Oh, brother, where art thou? No. Over there is one of 17.5 Ford Anglia from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets next to Mr. Bean's car. And of course, to your left from Fast and the Furious, we've got Dominic Toretto's Dodge Charger, Paul Walker's Nissan Skyline, and then a couple of Transformers. Don't be a humblebee, make sure you say hi to Bumblebee. And to your right from the best versions of the Mummy, this Duesenberg over here. Now, while the parking lot is full, this still looks like there's 12 rooms and 12 vacancies over here at the Bates Motel. Oh, and there's Norman Bates, proprietor of the Bates Motel. Yes, family name. This is a nice small business, family owned and operated. So love to get in the support, especially during the holidays. Now, Norman really goes above and beyond to help his guests. I mean, right now, look, he's helping that lady onto her car. Isn't that just so nice of him to do? Wow, Norman, no, oh no, Norman.
No.
Okay, so, actually I think hey, buddy, no, it's fine, so we didn't see anything. It's cool, what you got there? A knife, no. Okay, everyone, nope, that's fine. I'm gonna stay right here. That's cool, buddy. We're gonna chill. Oh gosh, okay, car 4, any casualties? Are we good? Give me a thumbs up if we're good. Okay. That was a close one. He's still looking at us though. Don't make eye contact, just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. We're just gonna continue up the Psychopath right now, and to your left is the original Psycho house, built 65 years ago for the first film, still standing to this day, and how incredible that it is still standing, considering none of these other houses on it.
The Airplane Press site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steve had.
Yeah, to sit down and talk about the war of the world. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
Close your eyes, okay? Now close. Robbie, get in. Get in.
It happens when a team of collaborators, often in the hundreds, work together to take an impossible notion and bring it to life. This is Jupiter's Claim, a nostalgic, small-time Southern California amusement park owned by former child star Ricky Jupe Park. Over there, look into the winking well and have your picture taken just like the kids in that old 90s movie Kid Share. That's what this whole place is loosely based on. Remember that one? No? I do. A little further down, you can see the brand new Star Lasso Experience, built to showcase an unbelievable new live show. It's not looking so live anyway. Behind this Hollywood fantasy of a gold rush frontier town lies a sinister secret. Welcome to the world of no.
That's exactly what we're gonna do. These are the original sets from Jordan Peele's Nope, and I think that that UFO hotspot, by the way, that's a Sinister Secret that these are built on, is still active. So I don't want to be here anymore. In fact, we're almost done with the tour. Stay seated, keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle, no flash photography, hold on to your belongings, pull the red cord if you need any assistance. We're just gonna drive through a little detour here, Sullivan's truck repair. It's normal to, wait, someone's trying to commandeer the tram. I didn't even know you could do that. Hello?
Look, this might be more serious than I thought.
What?
What just happened? This is a secure line.
No, this is a studio tour. Hello? Wait, what?
I'll tell you who I am, boy. I'm the reason bad guys use a nightlight. I'm the reason the boogeyman begs his mama to look under his bed. And I'm the reason you just lost control of this whole operation. My name is Special Agent Luke Hobbs of the U.S. Diplomatic Security Service. And as of 16.9 seconds ago, I'm the man in charge. Who the hell you are? Let me clue you in on two things, sweet cheeks. One, there's a high-value witness from the Federal Protection Program aboard your vehicle. And two, an international crime syndicate led by Owen Shaw is honing in on this vehicle to take that witness out. Shaw's as ruthless as they come. He'll stop at nothing to eliminate his target. Every living soul on this vehicle is in serious danger. Other than that, enjoy the ride.
This is not your jurisdiction.
It is now, Stink Pickle.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you Shaw for a while. We brought you in our secret spot.
All right, look, guys. We're gonna keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
Okay, so apparently somebody on board the tram has been witness to this big crime by Owen Shaw. I don't want to know any more details on that. I'm bad with secrets, the less I know the better. We're gonna be fine though, because if there's one thing that I learned from the movie High School Musical, it's that we're all in this together, and I promise to protect you. So we're gonna be transported soon, rerouted to like a little safe house, and I'm sure if we keep it on the down low and don't want to make ourselves known, Owen Shaw won't even find us. It's easy to do this. So we're going to the safe house, everyone blend in, keep it on the down low, we're not gonna make a lot of noise, and wait a minute, whoa. Okay, change of plans, there's a big dance party in here. Are we sure this is a safe house? Because this looks questionable to me. Cool. You know what, everyone, why don't you just keep dancing it out, and hopefully he still will find us?
Everybody out! Dancing out! Turn the music off!
This is what we doing. This is the race day after party, and the what else? Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move. Neil, that's right, party's over. You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not. You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. Got it. Slightly. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for? We don't work for nobody. That's just to clear on it, otherwise we can't guarantee his safety. Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun. Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss! Got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect
something. I have a feeling things in here are gonna get a little fast, maybe even a little furious.
This is our turn. Okay, guys, it's showtime. Don't think you're getting away! Way to go, buddy! Don't climb another missile shot! Not gonna happen! Don't worry, I got it! Mama, don't shoot! Head over the bridge! Under construction! Everybody hold on! Hit the matrix! Ride or die!
Last but not least, if you want to purchase any of the titles we mentioned on the tour, you can visit upap.com or any of our retail locations. And on our way back to the theme park, make sure when you're on your way out, you plan to visit us next year. And I'm not just talking about tomorrow. This April, we'll be having a brand new after-hours event exploring the best of the worlds of fantasy gaming, anime, sci-fi, including Back to the Future. So this brand new event will be all your favorite fandoms all in one place. You can check out more information at universalstudioshollywood.com. But before we leave you, can you please give up a big round of applause for our driver, Audra! Not only did she drive you through 400 acres of studio lot today, but also triggered all of the special effects that you saw on your tour. Once again, my name is Jessica, and I have been your tour guide. I hope you had a wonderful time on the tour, and I hope you continue to have a wonderful day here at Universal Studios Hollywood. Bye!